You don't heal from abuse in one step. You don't leave and instantly feel free. For most men, recovery from family violence is a long, confusing journey, and nobody hands you a guide. I created Stand Again to offer what I didn't have: a clear, lived in guide to healing from family violence. It's not theory, it's not guesswork, it's just truth grounded in experience. In this video, I want to walk you through the 4 stages of healing, the framework and guide that helped me move from confusion and guilt to clarity and strength. At the time, I didn't realize I was in an abusive relationship. I thought that all the problems that I was experiencing in the relationship was my fault. That if I just did better, stayed calm, gave more, fixed myself, it would all settle down. But it never did. It escalated. I started to lose myself. One slow compromise, one further broken boundary at a time. And even after I left, I still didn't feel safe or free. So when I realized getting out's not the end. Real healing takes more than courage, it takes clarity. The 4 stages in Stand Again are based on the journey that I lived. They aren't neat or linear. You might jump forward, you might fall back, and that's okay. But having a framework, knowing where you are and what you need, gives hope when everything else feels lost and confusing. Stage 1 is educate. This is where it really begins. It's not with leaving, it's with seeing and learning. Most men don't realize they're being abused as badly as they are. I definitely didn't. There weren't any bruises. Instead, there was anger and rage and gaslighting and blame and insults and mockery and contempt and accusations. I was constantly apologizing for things I hadn't done. I was told I was being abusive when I was the one begging for calm. I started to doubt my own memory, my perceptions of reality. I lost confidence in myself. I stopped speaking up. I walked on eggshells every day. Stand Again begins by educating you on what family violence actually looks like, especially when it's directed at men. I created a tool. It's called the blueprint. It's a metaphor. It's a house built on abuse. It helps you navigate room by room, and it reveals to you the tactics used to confuse, control, isolate, and punish, while the outside world sees the facade of a normal relationship. This stage gave me the words to name what had been done to me. And once I had those words, I could start to fight my way out of that fog. Stage 2 is survive. This one's for the people who are still in it. I lived under the same roof as my abuser for months after we separated. We were sharing the care of our children, and I was afraid of the false accusations of being alienated as a father. And I knew that if I pushed too hard, I'd lose access to my kids. So instead, I learned how to survive. Grey rock, jade, respond, don't react, don't explain, don't defend. I learned how to disengage. Not because I didn't care, but because it was the only way to stay sane. Survival isn't cowardice, it's strategy. If you're still in the home or stuck in ongoing legal battles, this stage will help you navigate the daily manipulations. Stage 3 is recover. When I finally got out, I thought it would feel like freedom, but instead I fell apart. I had insomnia, anger, panic attacks, anxiety attacks. I'd lose hours to flashbacks. I felt ashamed, weak. I kept asking myself, how did I let this happen? But I wasn't broken, I was traumatized. This stage is about therapy, reflection, writing, processing. It's about rebuilding who you are outside of their voice in your head. I began parenting differently. I spoke kindly to myself. I forgave myself, not for what I did wrong, but for how long I stayed stuck. Recovery doesn't mean everything gets better overnight, but it is the point where you stop reacting and you start rebuilding. Stage 4 is thrive. Didn't think I'd get here, but now I laugh with my children, I parent with strength. I start imagining a future again, one where love is safe and laughter is real. Thriving doesn't mean forgetting. It means you finally stop carrying their voice in your head. You get to play again, dream again, trust again. It's not perfect, but it is peaceful and it is real. These stages aren't rules, they're a guide. Wherever you are right now, stuck, scared, numb, starting over, I see you. You are not the version of you that they painted. You can survive, you can recover, you can thrive. And no matter how many times you've been knocked down, you can stand again. Visit standagain.com.au to explore the journey and find what you need when you're ready.